righty. Where's the squeeze? Where's the big squeeze on silver that the pinheads on CNBC were yammering and yammering? The short squeeze is coming, the short squeeze is coming, because WallStreetBets is moving into SLV to cause a short squeeze. Well, where is it? All of that hype from about a week ago did lead to a lot of futures buying in silver last Sunday night, causing this monster gap open on Monday. However, it was immediately followed by a monster gap down. And they were attributing the big gap and the big squeeze that was coming to WallStreetBets. Well, let me tell you, WallStreetBets and 8.7 million degenerate retards with Robinhood accounts cannot squeeze the SLV ETF. There's far too many paper shares in this fund. There's over 705 million shares outstanding of SLV. So the SLV is loaded with paper shares. It's got paper shares coming out the wazoo. Now, I did go out and do a little bit of street research on silver. And I talked to a guy who knows this guy down on the Cape that has been stockpiling guns and ammo and gold and silver and hoarding it for a very long time. Well over 30 years this guy has been doing this full time. And he tells us that, well, first of all, he doesn't buy paper silver, he doesn't buy certificates, he only buys the actual bullion. And as of last Monday, he cannot locate physical silver anywhere. None of his suppliers have it. So is this an argument that there could be a squeeze coming? I'll have to leave that to greater minds than my own to ponder, because it's above my pay grade. One thing I would note, balance of power in SLV for the last about 8 sessions is all accumulation. You see over here, this odd color, that was all retail coming in out of SLV. The red ones are distribution, but this is clearly accumulation in SLV, and it takes institutional order flow to create that. So I want to flip over to a weekly chart to get a better sense of the greater trend in silver. Clearly, all of the lows for the last 2 months have been hugging the 10-week moving average. 10-week, of course, is the same thing as your 50-day moving average on a daily. What really is striking is this volume from this week. 543.3 million shares. I believe this is the highest volume in the history of the SLV ETF. Balance of power, as I noted on the daily, is quite strong and clearly accumulation. So to get our major price octave, let's take that low from March 20th of last year, $10.86. That March 20th, of course, is the week of the pandemic crisis low, and we'll measure it up to this week's high at $27.98. Bringing in the flux capacitor, our diatonic price calculator for up targets on silver. $27.98 is the top of the octave, so we're into the next octave. Where can we go from here? If we get more hype in the move in silver, the first resistance above where we're trading now will come in at $30.16. 32.36 would be a shock point, a positive shock point, up to 33.82. Longer term, in a swing trade, which could be months away, ultimately 39.69, 73. Very thick resistance on the SLV. Support for now, based on Friday's close in SLV. First support, $22.80. $2.11. So here we are at $25.09, close on Friday's trading. And that is a very strong weekly candle, Maribozu. Bull candle, volume, as mentioned, balance of power, if mentioned, impressive, and also money stream starting to slope upwards and reach for the sky. Money stream, like balance of power, is an indication of institutional order flow. So, to squeeze or not to squeeze? Let's let the days unfold and see where it goes. I am King Cambo. Smoke 'em if you got 'em, and that's how I roll on the SLV squeeze that wasn't.